Take a second to estimate your total monthly subscription bill. If you're like most people, you probably guessed somewhere around $86. But the data tells a different story. The actual average household spend is currently between $219 and $273 a month. That is a massive 2.5x gap between what we think we're paying and what actually leaves our accounts. This 89% underestimation rate isn't an accident. It is driven by auto-pay mechanisms and billing that is fragmented across different cards and apps, making the true cost difficult to track in real time. By removing the friction of a manual payment, digital subscriptions turn a small convenience into a hidden monthly tax that relies on us simply not looking at the numbers. That lack of attention has allowed the global subscription economy to scale toward a projected $1.51 trillion by 2033. In the workplace, this is fueled by tool stacking. The average professional now pays for 4 separate premium AI tools simultaneously, often without questioning if they need all of them at once. As long as these services remain purely digital, like paid newsletters, cloud storage plans, or video streaming, the costs stay effectively invisible to our daily physical experience. But this business model faces a structural hurdle. What happens when companies try to apply that same invisible billing logic to a physical object you can actually touch? While consumers value the utility of these services, the rapid growth of this trillion-dollar industry depends on keeping the price point in the background. If a company makes the cost too obvious, the inertia that keeps people paying starts to dissolve. BMW recently pushed the model into the physical world and hit a hard limit. They began charging owners $18 a month to activate heated seats. The catch was that the heating coils were already installed in the car. The subscription just flipped a digital switch. The response was a massive public relations disaster. Owners were frustrated by the idea of renting a physical vehicle part they had already purchased. Consumers generally accept paying for Spotify or ChatGPT because they understand those services require ongoing server maintenance and data costs to function. But charging for a pre-installed, inert piece of hardware felt different. It made the recurring cost tangible and inescapable, pulling people out of that perception gap and into an active revolt. The backlash forced BMW to officially drop the heated seat subscription to stop the brand damage. However, the company didn't abandon subscriptions entirely. They kept paywalls for software-based features like active driver assistance. Physical hardware fails the subscription test because there is no ongoing cost for the manufacturer. Software-driven features pass the test because they require continuous data processing. This defines the new boundary. While we accept paying for data-driven services, paywalling hardware we already own is increasingly viewed as physical ransomware. For the car industry, this was a clear signal that the physical world is a hard limit for subscription sprawl. It forced a conversation about recurring bills that had previously been on autopilot. This heightened awareness is contributing to a broader trend of subscription fatigue. Recent data shows that between 41 and 47% of consumers now report feeling actively overwhelmed by their monthly digital bills. As a result, people are shifting from passive spending to aggressive account management. We see this clearly in the AI sector, where 53% of users now actively cancel and restart tools based on their immediate needs. This is the churn economy. In this environment, the total monthly cost has finally overtaken content or quality as the primary reason people hit the cancel button. To survive, businesses are having to replace rigid paywalls with more flexible options. This chart compares a hard cancellation against a pause feature. While a cancellation ends the revenue stream immediately, a pause allows the relationship to recover, eventually leading to higher total revenue for the company. Growing a business by relying on a customer to forget about a monthly charge is no longer a reliable strategy. Take a look at your own statements this week. The data suggests that 42% of you are currently paying for a digital service you no longer use.